Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. So after my last live, which was a couple of days ago, I was burning an incense stick. I've taken a picture of where the ash fell on the dial, shall we say that? But they seem to have moved. I can see that Cancer hasn't got anything on it, but it did. And Taurus had nothing on it, and it does now. So I'm not sure. I'm going to the original picture that I took. We're going to do some star sign readings. And where the ash dropped was where I was going to do a reading for. So we can see that Cancer here has let's have a look at Cancer, which is there. But if I look at it now, it doesn't look like that. So I'm going by the original photo. And then we have Leo. Hey Alana. I hope you're doing well, darling. We're doing some star sign readings. And then we have Leo. And that's going on to Virgo. Libra, no reading necessary. Scorpio looks like an absolute mess. Sagittarius got some remnants of the mess. Capricorn, bit messy along the lines. You're okay? That's good. Capricorn and Aquarius, messy. Pisces, yep, you've got a bit of it. A little bit of Monica in my life. You hope that I am well? I am well. I'm doing well. I'm reflecting the projecting. Okay, just interesting interactions I'm having. And anyway. Then we have Aries and Taurus, and they're absolutely fine. They don't need a reading. And Gemini, well, we're back to where Cancer was, and it's crossing over onto Gemini. So they're the star signs we're going to have a look into. We're going to start with Cancer. When I have a look at the dial now, Gemini has a little remnants on it. Taurus seems to have a portion of what was on the Gemini and Cancer. It seems to be right under the, I don't know if you guys can see this, right under Taurus is here. Aries still has nothing. So, Cancer. We're starting with that energy first. I will need my photo up to keep referring to. You keep referring to Cancer. Well, let's have a look. Let's pull a Rider-Waite tarot card first. And let's see why a reading is called for. Okay, Cancer, let's have a card for your energy, please. So something's coming through about manners and having a few manners. Balancing. Okay, giving and receiving. This is something that you have to balance out yourself. Feels a bit of a begging energy, but you're not a beggar. Like, you're not poor. Why are you begging? So you could be receiving divine justice, but I felt because the ash has been like swiped away, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, till death do us part. Begging. Have a look. I feel this is more the Cancer energy here, and you've got scales above your head, so you're receiving karma. But whatever, it might feel as if like you're losing some stuff. You could be losing your shit. Projecting, maybe. But have a look, it's like being fed over onto this side now. People that really could do with some help. It's something to do with your manners. Or something about behaviour. Have you been on best behaviour? So whatever was like, I feel the energy of whatever was delivered to you, like riches, or you feeling not hard done by. What's the opposite? Easy done by. That time's up. It's time to pay back. So it's time to experience the opposite. It's called karma. Let's have a look at the energy. So there's the card again. And it's not something that you can swipe away and put onto someone else. Your karma is your karma. And that's all dependent on your behaviour. You can't blame anyone else for that. No one's in control of anyone else's karma. You get what you put out. Hi guys. I'm just like channeling through some messages, so like I'm not being rude by ignoring your comments. I just want to whiz through these messages. This person could feel like they want to whiz through their karma. The best thing to do is to stay on the right side of karma from this moment forward and just accept whatever catches up with you, clear through that. Don't accumulate any more bad karma. Start being nice, polite, giving, rather than taking. Stop complaining, stop begging. Stop trying to control the narrative. Because the narrative is being controlled for you at the moment by karma. Karma, 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 chameleon. You come and go. So that would take me to like, if you find it hard to maintain balance, like one day you could be in a good mood, the next day you're in an angry, stroppy mood, like, it's all fucked up, isn't it? Good karma saying, should I stay or should I go now? Appreciative in one breath and in the other, like you're complaining. I've gone to the enchanted map. We will tap into the energy. Feels like someone's really trying to bypass this. Wow. Might need a personality bypass. Slap the devil out of you. We've got follow the leader and it's in reverse. So the example that you're setting, no one in their right mind will follow. Harsh, isn't it? Karma's a bitch. But only if you are. Was you a bitch? Well, 40. Maybe from like the age of 40. Just the first portion of your life, hunky-dory. Well, we all have to have contrast. It humbles us. Add a Q&A sticker. Best part of being your age. Do you know what I love about being my age? It's like, well, I'm nearly what I'm classing as like the second half. So I've got like just over a year until I feel like I'm into the second half of my life. I'm so excited. How about you? Are you excited about life? If you're not excited about life, then life is not going to be exciting to you, is it? Or is life only exciting when it involves money? Short-lived. Reverse, the follow the leader card offers a gentle push to get up and take the lead. In a relationship or partnership, be the one to voice what must be said. Okay, we're going to have a look at this because I feel it's a bit contradictory. Muster your courage and speak your needs aloud. Affirm what you like and what you feel. Don't just hope for someone else to fix the problems you see. This is someone who stood up to you. I don't feel the energy of you standing up to someone. This is someone that stood up to you. And like they're taking control. They're distributing the money. Can I have some money, please? If you've blocked off somebody's source of abundance, source of access to money, your access to money is going to be blocked, isn't it? Do to others as you wish was done to yourself. Wish for others what you wish for yourself. So somebody's standing up, not hoping like for you to fix the problem. If your inquiry is about a career or project, you must take the initiative to draw up a proper plan. Okay, so the energy here is we're relying upon others like to feed you, to inspire you. You are your own inspiration. I can feel something tickling my hand under the table. And if it's about a personal relationship, you must be clear about your intentions and desires. Boldly begin a discussion about how things really are and how to make the situation work for the highest good of all. Do this as soon as possible. You may be pleasantly surprised by the results. Okay. Wow. Energy. Let's go to them. Nitpicking is coming up. I don't like the energy. My belly's rumbling. The Garden and the Gate, card number 30. It's in reverse. I feel this is somebody trying to break free from your grasp. And there's fuck all you can do about it. 30. Let's have a look at this. And then we're moving swiftly on to Gemini. If this card is reversed, it indicates the happy choice to open the door to a more spiritual pursuit. You may have been obsessed with worldly issues before, but your readiness to go deeper is now here. Many people believe that they cannot live in a material world, make lots of money, and engage in spiritual priorities at the same time. But you are now, I was going to say you are now released, but you now realise that this isn't true. In fact, you can bring this wonderful spiritual focus to any endeavour. And when you do, you'll find that beyond your garden, the universe is willing to fill your life with beauty and joy. Expect the unexpected, for joyous synchronicity abounds. I am blessed with an abundantly spiritual life. Every day in every way, my joyous prosperity grows and grows. Wow. Okay. It doesn't feel like a happy story for you. Cancer. It does feel like it's like the end of your happy story. No longer shall you reign. This is what I'm hearing. It's harsh. But, okay. Cancer. That's that. So, who's next? Gemini. No, it's Leo. Leo was next, and there's like a little break in the middle. Leo, I'm going over the chair, the top of the chair to reach for my coffee. Okay. Overarching. So that little like break could go. Overarching the situation. Leo is a very stable, compassionate, balanced star sign. We could all take a leaf out of Leo's book. They represent strength. Okay, Leo, why are we doing a reading for your energy? What is it that you're liking? What is it that you're liking? Someone could be house hunting. I did see like a church, a spiritual arch, like a wedding, but then a house with a garage. And a shed. Anything else? Devil. So, fear is present, but overarching fear, overwatching, overseeing the whole situation is Leo. Now, strength, the strength card in the tarot is the only energy that's capable of defeating fear, or people playing devil's advocate, trying to put fear into you, to keep you trapped, stuck. So, here's that energy. Now, what I can see here is that the lovers are trying to have a conversation with the devil leering over them. Okay, the song that's coming through is, There's Nothing I Can't Do. No, there's nothing I can do. That's regarding the connection. Because if you can see, the lovers there, they have a lovely connection. This is no ordinary love. And there's nothing you can do about it, but fear and the devil looks like it would like to slap this feeling out of you. Of course it does. Because we know that love conquers all, okay? And the devil does know that. So, I don't know what the devil's trying to do to the masculine here, like to hurt her. It feels like the devil's infuriated the masculine to, like, hurt the feminine here. That's divine masculine, divine feminine energy. It's like what the devil's got into you, like, why are you behaving like that? So, ego, the fear. But overlooking this now is Leo, which conquers over fear. Well, that's good, isn't it? Gonna rip the fucking devil's horns off. It's excruciating, entrapping, immobilizing. That's what fear does. I know, I have experienced it. I lived many years in fear. It seems silly now, looking back, but it was true. And very controlling. So let's look at where we are on the enchanted map. Where Leo says we are on the enchanted map. The song that was coming through was, there's nothing I won't do. Anything you want me to, I can't keep my hands off you. Home, of course. So, like, when they're together, they create this energy of home, loveliness. And obviously the devil, the fear, does not want to see that take place. Because it's like too nice, isn't it? But it's time. 10 to 8. The owl is poking his head out. I think there's a playing card in there. Oh, maybe not. Could be a toilet roll. $27. Home, sweet home. You know when you can hear your ear, but it's kind of going... Sound effects included. That's what just happened. 27. It feels like it's a homing device. You know, like pigeons are called home. Peace. Oh, let me read the little quote. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. And we all want to be around that energy, don't we? You know, where we feel comfortable just being ourselves. And you feel like you belong. I belong here. This feels nice. It feels right. What's coming through is like, once your soul's experienced that, your soul's going to be drawn back to it. Back to that place of, well, peace, security, safety, belonging. And all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin. To live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. Okay, so I felt the energy of a home. And a shed. And a garage. I'm taking some like garage music. Okay. Hey, Mr. DJ. Put a record on. I want to dance with my baby. To live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. That's what we're talking about. Home is love, and love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you're meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path, regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. Okay. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. The garden and the gate. In reverse. Do you know what the next card is? Door to value. If this card is reversed, it indicates the happy choice to open the door to a more spiritual pursuit. You may have been obsessed with worldly issues before, but your readiness to go deeper is now here. Many people believe that they cannot live in a material world, make lots of money, and engage in spiritual priorities at the same time, but you now realize that this isn't true. In fact, you can bring this wonderful spiritual focus to any endeavor. And when you do, you'll find that beyond your garden, the universe is willing to fill your life with beauty and joy. Expect the unexpected, for joyous synchronicity abounds. Affirmation: I am blessed with an abundantly spiritual life. Every day, in every way, my joyous prosperity grows and grows. Deja vu. No, we did just have this card. I'm putting it up right now and we'll pop it back in. Let's see where you are on the enchanted map. Oh no, that was the enchanted map. I've just put the card in the wrong deck. Oh, no I didn't. We've already done the enchanted map. Is that, Leo? Yeah, that will do. That will do. Okay, let's have some coffee. Self-love club. Best place to be. Where you can just be yourself. Hi guys, I hope we're all doing okay. Who are we on to next? It feels like the energy, you know, when someone takes a roasting, gets a roasting. Virgo. Halfway across your sign it was. Virgo. Interesting. I've put the phone on top of the roomy cards. Let's do it. Half a message. Half a message. That will mean the beginning part of it. Okay. And then we've got the journey of love. Virgo, let's have a look and see why. I do apologise. I'm itchy. Why's your energy itchy? The itchy and scratchy show. Could get bloody. Okay. Right, give me a card. Come on. Arise. Card number 13. So I'm going to read the beginning part of this message. Virgo. So seeing it's only halfway, like a little strip of ash halfway across your sign, it feels like you've got to wake up your other half. Okay, 13. Arise. The number for transformation. Death. Comes rebirth. Wings of hope languish from lack of use. When wings dissipate and weaken, life begins to lose its value. Every cell in your body is created to rise to challenges. Your life is meant to confront everything that holds you captive. Don't sit at the bottom of the well, not caring about salvation. Listen to the voice within calling to you. Reach for imminence beyond your own maturity. It's like the second half of your life. Come now. Hey Cynthia, darling. Afternoon. I'm at work but wanted to stop in and say hello, at the very least. Sending you so many blessings. Thank you, Cynthia. I receive them gratefully, graciously. Oh, moderators have shields now. What does that mean? You'll have to fill me in later. Okay. Can you fill me in? Who sang that song? Craig David? I dance before you in sacred spectacle, hoping to garner your attention. Look at me, I cry to your ailing spirit and despondent flesh. Look at me. Even if you were to look up, you would see that I am a mirror of your own being, your light, your heart, your spirit, your all. Yes, there is pain. Yes, there is a letting go taking place, and you are frightened and uncertain sometimes. But you make this mean something that it does not. It means that you are to turn your head away from what is dying, and do this gently but firmly. Turn your head towards what is living. Look at me. I will show you truth, and you shall laugh your deepest belly laughter with so much glee, sharing in my secret that the only force at work in your life is unconditionally loving divinity. Let's go to the journey of love. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. We gotta go home. After your name, there is a little blue shield. Wow, like royalty. A shield of honour. Do you receive shield of honours, or is it? Well, of course you can. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Virgo. You're on the journey of love. It's time to arise. Your throat is dry. Oh, I can feel it. I'm really tickling. Okay, when did I feel the tickles? Was it for your reading I felt the tickles? Are you talking to yourself a lot? Made me think of Archangel Michael. Well, there you have it then. Archangel Michael. Wow. Ethereal touch. Card number 27. Well, that was that number of the home card. Ouch. I don't know why I said that. It didn't hurt. We do that, don't we? Like we knock ourselves and automatically we say, ouch. It's like, it didn't hurt. So are you like... Oh, interesting. I was going to say, are you over... How can I explain this? The pain that you're experiencing, is it like really pain? Or is it just a process you're going through, like, I don't know, like an expectation of how to behave, react after certain events? Like, take for example, like if someone dies. I think that how I behaved after, like Simon's death, a lot of people would not have behaved that way, but I did. But what I'm taking to is like I want to say the equation of page number 69. It caught my eye. Yin yang. E plus R equals O. So you have an event that happens. It's not just one outcome that could occur. Like an event happens so everybody experiences the same outcome. No, it's dependent upon how you respond to what's occurred. That's coming through like a projection. So as I chose to carry on living and experiencing and creating my life after Simon's death, was very different to how others would have chosen if they had been in my situation. But I'm not them, and they're not me, and they haven't walked my path. And they haven't made the same choices that I've made. So, of course, there's going to be a different outcome. Result. E plus R equals O. Events plus your response equals the outcome. Why are we talking about this? The song coming through is no regrets, they don't work. I have no regrets. And I can explain it all as well. People do not wish to hear me explain why I've made certain choices. And I've made them all. I mean, I'm known for not doing what I'm told to do. Very known for that. And this here now is doing that vibrating noise. I can explain myself, the reasons why, but being given the opportunity to do that, that's a different matter. So, I can explain my behaviour, can they explain theirs? It has nothing to do with me and everything to do with them. Very true. Okay. Not really a good moment to ask me to say that. But you knew that. I don't do what I'm told to do. Not by imbeciles. Not by people. If I look at their life, it's like I don't want to live like that. So why would I take their advice? And so like in response, they're like going to do the opposite of anything that I do. Definitely not take my advice because I'm not prepared to take their advice. No. I'm cool figuring it out. Spirit is present in your very touch at this time, and you are having an impact on the world around you. What I wanted to show you was interesting was this. Hi Moon Cookie, hello to the channel of love and my Mrs. Doubtfire voice. Cheers Lucy, listening to you while I work. So Cynthia's at work as well. She's listening. I think she's still listening. But she checked in quickly. I hope you're doing well, darling. Cheers, Moon Cookie. I'm going around the star signs where the ash dropped from my last live. So I like to keep to my word. I forget sometimes. Sometimes I don't feel it's necessary anymore. We can change our mind. But when I say I'm going to do star sign readings based on where the ashes fell, I'm going to do the star sign readings. It's not really a life or death situation for me, is it? It's a bit different when you make promises and then you kind of think, oh, I shouldn't have promised that. Then unpromise yourself. You shouldn't be promising yourself to anything or anyone that is not sincerely your promise. Jeez. Promise me you'll wait for me, 'cause I'll be saving all my love for you. And I will be home soon. Ooh. Okay. It feels like a real kind of, it's self-chatting coming through me. It's like, can we just focus on this? Virgo? Yeah. Discovering your other self, your higher self. Let's crack on. The touch of your soul is ethereal, spiritual, of light and sound. It moves the heart and opens pathways of possibility through love, faith and trust that would otherwise be impossible to access. Trust in the process of the divine in your touch, physical and spiritual. Your healing presence is making waves of love rise and stir in this world, and the divine lives and breathes through you, beloved. Remember that though the sacred temple of your body gifts you with hands through which to hold and give, it is the soul within the flesh that renders touch a sacred healing. This oracle guides you to accept and embrace your healing abilities and to trust that you can feel your way through life by opening your hands to receive and taking hold of the opportunities that are presented to you. You are meant to touch the world with your spirit. Okay. Page number 72. I'm drawn to tell you. Let's read the poem. In a world of no coincidences and no mistakes, you were heaven sent. I thank God for the opportunity to know you, to experience your kindness, your generosity, and most of all, our love. How long I have waited to open my heart, to bare my soul, and to let my power comfort and my arms hold, to let my wisdom counsel and my love awaken. While this is only the beginning, when I look in your eyes, I know. I want to know what love is, and I want you to show me. Okay, that's that, Virgo. That's your message. Take the glasses off, Lucy, if you want to scratch your face. Okay. Am I an alien? Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know much. Could be. We all could be aliens. I mean, we're only just discovering what we truly are. So, possibly. I'm open. I'm open to everything. Why are you on my channel chatting shit? Takes me to the energy of, really, the only person who's allowed on my channel to chat shit would be me. Some people think I'm chatting shit. But you really are. You really are. You really are. Chatting shit has nothing to do with anything that's going on here, does it? I just really don't have time for like dicks at the moment. In all forms. exhausting. Exhausting. Who's next? It's like some new, fresh energy would be welcomed and refreshing. It's just what our world needs. Let's have a look and see who's next. So we've just done Virgo, Scorpio. Looks messy. Up in the corner it says crop. Oh, it's disappeared now. Okay, Scorpio. Let's have a look at this energy. It's like it's touching the edge of the sun there in the centre. Or is it hot? Hot for Scorpio. It's like it wants to slither into the sand. To cool down and hide. Nasty sting on them, Scorpio. Have you experienced your own nasty sting? It's not nice. It's not a nice experience to be stung by a Scorpio. Let's pull a tarot card and see why your energy looks messy. Ace of Pentacles. An offering. Interesting. There's a path here. And we're just ignoring the legacy. Yeah? Okay. So there's a path here. What's coming through the energy that's underlying this is, have a look, that's like I suppose, a reef. Hi Shirley, darling. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Game playing is coming up because it was like we're ignoring the legacy, and I could hear like, okay, we'll go along with your silly games. Who's saying that? That's the divine maybe saying that? Because this feminine, she's twiddling her, she's got 2 wands. I take it one's for you and the legacy. But you're just looking at this path and it's just emptiness. Mountain is what you can see through it. It's just a mountain. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. Sherry, good. Ran a bunch of errands. We have a big snowstorm coming this weekend. Oh, feel like Scorpio's got a big shitstorm coming. This feminine's protected. Have a look at all the storms around. From all corners of the earth. Heads up, Scorpio. So why is this happening? Because you're refusing to have a look at the legacy that's being offered. A divine legacy. Trying to keep it all covered up. She's covered up. It's like she doesn't exist. But the whole cause of all your shitstorm is because she does exist. Denial. And something will happen soon. If you have a look, there's little snowdrops. So when snowdrops start appearing, and they can appear through the snow, it's like the first sign of spring. Let's have a look at the energy. Be like bamboo. flexible. I felt the card bend. Angel of Balance in reverse. Okay, so before we read this card, because can you see like the mountains, pyramids? It's not funny, I know that, because I knocked my funny bone, but I did not say ouch, because it didn't hurt. You get purple crocus in your lawn? My whole side yard was full of them a couple of years ago. So pretty. I wonder if they returned this year, Shelley. Okay, so it's like she doesn't exist. So it's like she's not bringing balance. She's bringing instability. Is she? Because she's nowhere to be seen. How can somebody who's not around bring you instability? Or are you unstable because she's not around? Angel of Balance in reverse. Let's have a look at this message. 48, just my age. Not for long though. 49 soon. Angel of Love. That's what 49 is. I've got a really itchy ear. The message is, in this position, the Angel of Balance comes with a loving warning that something may be seriously out of proportion in your life. It could be an important emotional siren outside. It could be an important emotional component, such as lack of self-acceptance or self-care. Remember, however, that when you put yourself last, the universe will do likewise. Receiving this card reversed can oftentimes be a warning of lost energy, calling you to relax more, sleep more, or even just drink more water. Investigate how you may be out of balance in your time and energy regarding the externals and internals of your life. The adjacent cards in your spread could indicate the particulars. That's what it says. Perhaps you've been working too much or been too obsessed with relationships or money. This loving angel can help bring you the courage and wisdom you need to break such toxic patterns. Meditate on the angel's presence, which it seems that you're refusing to do. The angel's presence. This is what we're all like. Can't make it up. So the last card of the tarot, this is what will help you to get restarted again. The Full energy, the first card of the tarot, or could be the last card of the tarot. Taking that leap of faith. I can't get no sleep. Faithless. Dim 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 dim. Dim 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 dim. Meditate on the angel's presence and visualize her pouring a beautiful liquid light through all your chakras, balancing them and bringing you peace. Remember that you always have power to bring things back into peaceful balance. Affirmation: I live a balanced and centered life. As I care for myself, the universe cares for me also. Take care of you. That's what you have to do. Okay, Scorpio, that's your reading. How long have we been on for? 55 minutes? How on earth has that occurred? Occurred? Who's next? I can't get no sleep. I slept like a baby last night. Capricorn, Aquarius, you need a joint reading. You need a joint. Capricorn, Aquarius, I'm going to do you a reading together. Let's look at your energy. You know, it's taken me to Capricorn being the energy of the devil. Okay, fear. And then Aquarius and the age of Aquarius and how we're going to learn to coexist together. Okay. It's like fear will exist, but it will be easily soothed, easily solved. We have community, and it's in reverse. So we're talking about two energies, that fear and love, that do not mix. But there's a lot of fear in this world. And if love is going to help conquer, then it's going to have to mix with fear and transmute. It's more about translating, love translating. So fear's translation of love is warped. And love will help rectify that. Okay, 7. It's in reverse. Capricorn, Aquarius. This card reversed indicates feelings of isolation and perhaps loneliness. Now, those feelings, what do they need the most? Love. There may have been a recent disconnect with old associations or even a dissolution of some wider partnership. This may result in feelings of loss and grief, but take heart. It is often the case that as you shift your energy into a higher vibration, you may find that you no longer resonate with the old acquaintances, fear, the way you used to. If that is the case, it may be time to move on to more resonant associations. Let yourself network in ways that reflect your higher intentions. Meditation groups, classes, book clubs, and the like are all places you may meet new acquaintances that are in closer harmony to you. You needn't allow your isolation to continue. It may take some conscious effort on your part, but now is the time to reconnect, network, and gain the sense of support that you are looking for. Affirmation: I open my life to the wonderful people around me. I am making strong and beneficial connections in both my personal and professional life. That's it for that one. Whizzing through them now. Cheers. You okay there, Sherry? Do we have some not so decent people showing up? Well, it's going to happen, isn't it? Let's send them love. Send them on their way, but with love. Who's next? Okay, Pisces, I'm not going to bother with Pisces. Love is love. Let's not bother or upset Pisces. It's like the card of, I just feel that's the card of love. I'm taken to like the Page of Cups. There's just remnants of Capricorn and Aquarius. Makes sense. So love is filtering in through Aquarius into Capricorn. So our final one is Gemini. Should we have a look? The sign of the lovers. We get a message from heaven, Gemini. And we'll see why you've been pulled out. Pulled out of the pack. We can breathe. We sure can. We're humans. We get to do that when we're humans. We get to breathe. Quite marvellous and wonderful, really. Miracle. We are walking miracles. Okay, let's see what... Oh, it's so nice. These cards are like so light. It's like I barely can feel them in my hands. Card number 2. It says, make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. And we're finishing with the lovers. The end of the reading. Make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. You can breathe now. A sigh of relief. Just blew the candle. Okay. When you work hard at something, of course, you have a big chance of making it happen on the way you planned. Your loved ones are showing you that you're almost there and your goal is in sight, so persevere. They say to you, we believe in you. Keep going. We believe in you. Keep going. That's lovely, isn't it? Even when you don't believe in yourself, the divine believes in you. Don't stop believing. Let's finish this reading off with... Okay. We get another message from the Rumi deck. And I can read it all the way through. I'm asking in my mind, what day is it today? It's Thursday. It's nearly the weekend. Not that that makes much difference, apart from Sunday. I love Sundays. We all know that you love Sundays, Lucy. Wow. Al-Uza, Star of Venus. Card number 26. Al-Uza, Star of Venus. Journey was your favourite 80s band. (26) Excuse me. Coming through. I was having a look because 27, we've had this message a couple of times. The angel, okay, I'm speaking like too fast for my own words to come out. 122. Today's date is the 22nd. We keep getting that message. So let's just go back a page or 2 or 3. Our Uza Star of Venus, card number 26. I am the pure light, my son. I am not a handful of worthless dust. I am not just an empty shell. I am a regal pearl formed in this world. Close your eyes to see me and become aware of me. Perceive me with eyes that see the unseen. Come into the mystery to find me. I am a carefree visitor here for you, Rumi. As I'm speaking, all I can hear is like my own words, or the tone like reverberating all the way through my body. It's rather a weird sensation, but nice. You're back again? Hi, Alana. Okay. My beautiful one, born of pure radiance, you have love in your heart and a passion for play that cannot be dulled by bleakness, boredom, or fear. Your soul is sensual and dances with life, with utter abandonment and devotion. Though the ways of this world seem strange to you at times, you eventually declare it to be nothing but strange beauty and expand your heart, resisting nothing, to allow all to be bathed in your radiance, in the radiance of your being. You are here to share the light of another world, a blessed world of consciousness pure and divinity so absolute that it transcends duality and instead brings all into the oneness of the greatest love. The star of Venus is the great androgyne, neither solely masculine nor feminine, but an integration of both. The power it bestows is mighty and based utterly in love. When this star seeks us out, multiple blessings are bestowed and our spiritual growth can be accelerated in ways that may be quite dazzling and surprising to our more limited mindsets and belief systems. With great, I was going to say passions, but with great blessings, great growth is possible. However, the blessings don't do the growth for us, making it magically happen. They give us the oomph we need, the power, and the opportunities and assistance we need, yet it is still we who take the journey. The great spiritual journey for old souls at this time in Earth's history is the journey from duality to oneness. Many are signing up for that wild, loving adventure. This oracle has come to you as a reminder that you too have been granted a ticket for that journey. This journey of oneness is not about denying duality, but about experiencing it as an expression of one love. It is about no longer being enslaved by it. It is about embracing the all, of finding, we've got to go back, I've missed out a sentence. Okay, the journey of oneness is not about denying duality, but about experiencing it as an expression of one love. It is about no longer being enslaved by it. It is about avoiding what is not wanted in order to pursue what is wanted. It is about embracing the all, of finding the freedom and joy originally sought, but now through a path that takes you into joy and freedom existing within. To take the great transformation from man or woman into cosmic androgyne does not require that we lose our sense of femininity or masculinity. Rather, they become so superior in development that they cease to be distinguished from each other. Our masculine clarity, with its discernment, practicality and application, becomes so tender, loving, compassionate and tempered with grace that the feminine is integrated with it. Our feminine nurturance, dedication and connection to life become so fierce that discernment and wise action naturally prevail. I just want to stop there and let's go back to Leo's reading. And I said we could all take a leaf out of Leo's book. And I was speaking about how Leo is a very balanced star sign. And we're speaking here about the feminine and the masculine being integrated. And Leo, the strength card, is the only card in the tarot. That energy is the only energy in life that can tame the fear, transmute it, calm it, transmute that energy into love through compassion. I'm going to reread that part. To take the great transformation from man or woman into cosmic androgyne does not require that we lose our sense of femininity or masculinity. Rather, they become so superior in development that they cease to be distinguished from each other. Our masculine clarity, with its discernment, practicality and application, becomes so tender, loving, compassionate and tempered with grace that the feminine is integrated with it. Our feminine nurturance, dedication and connection to life become so fierce that discernment and wise action naturally prevail. With this great androgynous integration of the masculine and feminine into oneness, men and women of this beautiful earth become capable of a new consciousness. It is of one based in love, of service to life, of letting go of judgment, stereotypes, and limited belief systems, and of opening up to compassion for all life. As the consciousness is anchored, spiritual growth becomes rapid. This is not necessarily without some bumps and bruises. Letting go of old notions of what it is to be a man or a woman, to be masculine or feminine, letting go of fear of women or men, of emasculation or victimization, letting go of wounding are all great steps forward. They promise liberation, empowerment, and compassion, as well as happiness, as well as peace and happiness. Yet they are not easy steps to take. Great resistance can be evoked within you as an individual and also within the culture around you, which might find your notion of personal spiritual empowerment confronting and challenging to their culture of fear-based enslavement of the soul. They will be right about it being confronting, but mistaken in assuming that confrontation is something best resisted. So then, what to do? Our Uza, the ancient shining one, also known as the star of Venus, holds much power and strength. Even a small blessing of her light is more powerful than the fear of thousands, if not millions, of people. She is known as a worthy ally in battle of any kind, even spiritual battle. You must, however, stay aligned with her way, which is not to fight fear with fear, hate with hate, or anger with anger. Does this mean you should not feel fear, hate, or anger? Of course not. Venus denies no experience. So let yourself feel whatever you feel. The guidance is not to stop being human. Take the next step into the divine human, into allowing the star blessing to nestle in your heart so you can shift as you feel the feelings, holding them with compassion, then choosing with your own truths that resonate at a far more refined vibration. The rebellious passion of the star of Venus is that she seeks out whomever is ready to know more fully the truth of divine oneness. Whether the culture around them can acknowledge one of their own becoming more enlightened as a blessing or not, it is a divine gift, nevertheless. How liberating it shall feel to be truly empowered to live life as you feel is truthful, and to feel completely empowered to allow others to do the same, with joy in your heart. You understand that everyone is walking an unfolding path, and that we don't have to understand or justify the path of another to feel peace in our own hearts. If you are stumbling with judgment within yourself, do not fear. The blessing of Venus is coming to you to help you surrender it, to help you find your way through so that you can be free now. Your guidance then is to trust your path, trust your evolution, even in the face of those around you reacting to it possibly in fear or discomfort. Trust in the paths of others too. For in truth, there is one path, and we are all on it. You do not have to convince anyone of anything. That is not your job. Your job is to embrace your wisdom. Embrace your freedom. And empowerment to grow spiritually and live your life accordingly. You are becoming, through bestowal of grace, something more of a goddess and a god, a human and a sacred animal, integrated as one. This is sacred alchemy, amplified in the star fires of Venus, who loves you as a brother, sister, and honours your soul with her blessing. Shine true, beloved. Shine bright. And I think that has everything to do with, Cynthia said that she's got like a shield against her name as a moderator. Have you got it too, Sherry? Cynthia said she felt Archangel Michael's presence. Wasn't it beautiful? My little pauses were because, well, that was resonating. And you guys should all be receiving a dose of that. Shall we finish with a poem? I do love poems. You have a shield as well. Exciting stuff, isn't it? Loving all that is. 22. Today's date. 11/11. 22. I'll do the math for you. For who? For you. It's good energy, isn't it? Look. Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. 22. Where is the book for this, please? La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I want to see what the painting's called. Even though it's from a different deck, like I'm just having a look at this. Look, she's hugging. Loving. Ethereal touch. Okay. 22. Surrendering. That's what this painting's called. Surrendering. I could see like wisps of my hair. That's why I looked down. Let's finish with this poem. I'm going to read the whole message. You wise, awakening being, you can love all that is. You can love your tears and your sadness, for they are a testament to your open heart. You can love your numbness and fatigue, for they show that you have worked hard and are now in need of rest. You can love your energy and passion, even when you are so far ahead of the pack, you have to wait a while for everyone else to catch up. Maybe a day, maybe a decade or so. Because you choose not to curb your enthusiasm for anyone. You can love your anger, because underneath its fire is a desire for respect. And you can love your peacefulness, because within your heart, you really don't care much for fighting sometimes. If there is something that is shaming you, worrying you, challenging you, it's okay to just love it. It will make sense when it needs to. Until then, just love it, even when it hurts, for it's part of your own divine nature awakening. It may just be like a painful cramp happening because it's been curled up for too long. This oracle brings you a sweet message. You are just asked to love. You are just asked to love. Everything else will take care of itself. Okay, the poem. A state of being, allowing, receiving, becoming one with all that is. So now you know what's happening. Becoming one with all that is. How divine. You're seeing 1 and 2 sequences all day today. The Ace of Cups and the 2 of Cups. I don't know why I want to kind of sing, but why not? I like singing. If you hadn't have gathered or guessed, be our guest, be our guest. Okay. Thank you for joining me this evening. It is evening. What is the time? 1944. What happened in 1944? I feel drawn to have a look at what historic event comes up. What is 1944 famous for? Should I ask that? Well, I'll type it. Unless anybody knows something that happened in 1944. (1954). I haven't got my glasses on. And I'm just, it's like it's automatic what I'm doing, my speaking, when I'm picking up the phone. I don't feel like I need to be in control of it. It can just do, what kid? 1944. What is? That's meant to say what is. 1944 character are you? That's interesting. I feel drawn to have a look at that. Yellowstone. Based on the context of the upcoming Yellowstone prequel series, 1944, you are likely to be a character in a world shaped by global conflict, economic pressure, and rapid social change. Jeez. That's interesting, Yellowstone, because I was recommended by someone to watch that, Yellowstone. I think it has Kevin Costner. Well, I know it has Kevin Costner in it, but I'm sure that's the show, Yellowstone. And because somebody thought that I'd really, really enjoy it and like a particular character within it, and not my cup of tea. I'm not really impressed by her behaviour. I don't think that's any way that somebody really should behave or talk or... Lucy, loving all that is. I know what types of behaviours that I don't find attractive. Doesn't mean I'm going to be nasty or horrible to them, but it's just... So that's interesting, isn't it? That I choose not to watch that kind of stuff, or my soul chooses not to. So D-Day happened in 1944. Normandy. I want to say something about the Normandy landings. My mum went to Normandy. She was really into like the history of the war and everything. So D-Day landings, I'm taking something about Normandy. But why am I was taken to earlier, what did I say? Because I felt like saying something about William the Conqueror, and that was 1066. I'm taken to like the Normans and the Romans. Storming of the beach in Normandy. There you go, my mum went. That was like a trip that she had desired to go for a long time, and she went, bless her. Yeah, very connected. My mum was very connected to that kind of interesting. My mum was around for like the war, and she told me, I take it would have been, I don't really know my dates on the war. I only know the stories my parents told me. So, my dad was sent to Egypt. He was working, I think this is when you maybe had to sign up. And he was in the desert, and he used to go from, I'm only going by what he described it as, so you would go to different base camps, but he would be in the desert with like a great big warehouse container which had all equipment in it, tents and ammunition. He said there was 3 of them used to like watch, obviously, security. He did speak about how one young boy they were all young, where my dad would have been singing and whistling and keeping everyone upbeat. But he said there was a young lad who struggled, and he said he was going for a walk around the the unit, and then they heard a gunshot and he had shot himself in the head. So when I heard of this story, which is like, we're talking, I was having, within the last 10 years, I was having these kind of conversations with my dad, and my dad's not even, he's transitioned now. And I was like, Dad, that must have been like awful for you to, he said, well, we put our head out of the office and you could just see it all like splattered. He said, but we were told to not go near it, and they sent him a unit. But he would go for like 2 weeks. He'd be on the road in the desert, going to the base camp, and he loved it. He said, when you turned up at someone's, camp, they would treat him like royalty. And if they had any spare equipment, they'd give it to him. And yeah, so that's what his involvement was. But I was speaking about my mum. My mum was younger than my dad. My mum was born in 1936. And I believe my mum was living like in Canterbury. And that's where, well, she wasn't. She was born in Newcastle, but was moved down to that part of the country at a young age, Canterbury, Herne Bay area. So her family was like spread out down there. I believe that Canterbury was bombed, and my mum, well, she said to her mum, who's cooking roast dinners? Because they were in the high streets, and she said the planes were coming down so low that she could see like their eyes in the plane, like the goggles. But what she remembers is just saying to her mum, oh, it smells delicious, mum, like the smell of roast dinners. But it wasn't roast dinners that were cooking. Yeah. Interesting. And so the energy of like, I feel I didn't ask enough. I wasn't interested enough, but I did get to ask them quite a bit, but I have to speak with them now, on an energetic, spiritual level. Anyway, right, that's that. No, I'm not from Gillingham, no. I'm from the Medway Town Zone, but I'm not from Gillingham. Well, you think wrong. I used to go nightclubbing in Gillingham. Yeah. There used to be a club called The Zone and Ethos, I think it was called. Yeah. My clubbing days started when I was like 13. I stopped clubbing at the age of 18, 19. When you was allowed to, I stopped. No fun. Okay, right. I'm going now. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you for joining me. Okay. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.